Michigan surpassed another grim milestone this week. More than 2,000 people have died from COVID-19. But is the real number of deaths much higher? I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Alan Campbell. And today the state announced they will start tracking probable but unconfirmed COVID-19 deaths. 7
investigator Heather Catallo has more on why this is important. Heather.
Yes, now that they have some guidance from the CDC, the state wants to get a much better picture of the impact the coronavirus is having on our state.
15 in service, code 7.
Code 7 is a radio call sign used in Detroit when a person is found dead on arrival.
55-year-old male not breathing.
There's been an uptick that's very noticeable in the code 7s that we're getting.
Detroit Firefighters Association Vice President William Harp says since the beginning of the pandemic, those calls have been increasing.
Generally, we would do a number of those in a day that really wasn't excessive, and now it seems like we're getting lots of them.
With many local hospitals flooded with coronavirus patients and many people unsure of when to head to the emergency room, Harp believes the rise in home deaths may be a sign that the state's COVID-19 deaths are being undercounted. And the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services agrees.
We do know that there have been individuals who have, passed that did not get that opportunity for that test.
To address that gap, next week the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services will start tracking probable deaths, cases where a coronavirus association is recorded, but no confirmation testing has been done.
That is going to give us that bigger understanding of just the full picture of what's happening here in our state when it comes to this pandemic, as well as where it's happening.
This demand for increased data is welcome.
And it is important in general for people who are trying to gather as much knowledge as possible from this crisis, because this is unprecedented.
Oakland County Medical Examiner Dr. Lubisha Dragovich has been at the forefront in this push for more comprehensive data. While the health department will be tallying probable COVID deaths, Dragovich is going a step farther. Back on March 23rd, Dragovich started testing bodies brought to his morgue in order to get a more accurate read on the virus's spread and impact.
It is important to have every bit of detail from each and every angle that can be put in this major jigsaw puzzle.
In order to track these probable COVID-19 deaths, the state's going to get that information from county health departments as well as vital records, but this is not going to be retroactive once they start doing it. So there is a good chance there will be some deaths that are not counted as part of this pandemic. Reporting live, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.
Just heartbreaking to know that the deaths could be higher. Heather, thank you.